there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Ohno radio show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, $1 million if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya!
No, 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 no.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
You are listening to the Ohno Radio Show.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Life pro tip: do not get a nosebleed in the shower. We are back again with another edition of the Ohno Radio Show. If this is your first time listening, my name is Owen, and I am the captain of your shit ship. Along with me is my friend all the way from the Great White North, who almost missed the show today due to a good old nappy poo.
Food coma.
His name is Ty. He is he is tall and he is cold, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know. Today was a balmy 25. It was pretty fucking hot out.
Heat wave.
It was really nice.
Wow. And of course, with us once again is our other friend, the notorious Mikey B.
Oh, fresh off a stint on the news.
Yeah, doing a little Tom and Dan news. No moon bags. I was disappointed there was no moon bags involved, but
well, they weren't paying me, so they don't get premium content.
They don't get premium content. As Sam says in the chat room, it was like 88 degrees here today. I think it even hit 90. It was a little ridiculous. It was too much though. It was honestly, it's like, come on, motherfucker, make up your mind. Florida's just so bipolar. Every year it happens. We say the same thing. It's just like, oh, you know, like we act like we're surprised, but it's not like it's anything new. I'd like to say, oh, it's global warming or something. No, it's just fucking Florida. Fucking Florida doing what Florida does. I was in, shorts, sandals today. And then over the weekend, it's going to get down into the 40s. So, yeah, there's your weather update right here. That's what you need to get things started.
Bastards.
Welcome to Ohno Weather.
Yeah. Oh, man. We, like I mentioned at the top of the show, life pro tip, do not get a nosebleed in the shower. It is.
Well, it's kind of better than not being in the shower, though.
Okay. You'd think that. But how do you stop a nosebleed, right? You got to, grab a tissue, hold your nose, right? Put your head back.
No, you go full like fire hose with it, man. You don't stop.
You push.
You push it out?
Yeah, get all that shit out.
Push it out.
I don't understand nose. I've never understood nosebleeds. Like, where is that blood coming from? Like, where is that? Is that like my brain leaking out? Like,
It's just the capillaries in your nose, homie.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it because I was like in the shower, just about getting done, and now I'm covered in blood because you got the water, you got the ruddy blood. It's always like a thinner blood too. It feels like it's a different type of blood than like if you like cut your arm or something, right? And like I don't know, like all that blood was all over the shower now. Like it's, and now I'm trying to get
Oh no, not the shower.
Yeah.
Not that place with a with
drain.
fucking safety net and a drain and a water spigot.
No, but now you're like, I don't want to make a mess of the bathroom, right, and bleed everywhere. But I got to be able to get a dry tissue to be able to stop the nosebleed. But I'm all wet, so I'm like, I'm covered in blood. I'm wet, and now I'm trying to get this tissue, and I'm trying to like, I just ended up saying screw it and stuffed it up my nose. And I didn't really have time. I didn't have time to deal with this because I had an appointment at the bank.
Oh.
And I'll get to some of that a little bit later. But I figured out another reason why masks are okay is you could stuff your nose that's been a bloody nose, and you gotta stuff it all up there. And then
Nobody knows.
and then nobody noticed. Nobody knows. Yeah, see, but you just wear a mask and it was good to go. But yeah, it's just you'd think it would be a better place to get a nosebleed, but I'm saying that I'm going with it's a pain in the ass just because you're all wet and you can't get like a dry paper towel. I don't know. That's my logic, and I'm sticking to it.
Tom says that nosebleeds are foreshadowing in films of impending death. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that usually just means you're gonna die.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Don't die, dude.
Yeah, that is true. They often use that when like you're getting the consumption. Oh no, that's more like the cough, right?
That's the coughing into the blood towel.
Into the bloody handkerchief. But no, it usually says something about somebody's drug use or cocaine addiction when in a movie when you get the nosebleeds. Do you get a lot of do you get a lot of nosebleeds? Am I the only one that gets a nosebleed every once in a while?
Never.
Never,
like unless
ever?
I literally get like hit in the nose.
I used to get
nose
them
is
all the
strong.
time as a kid.
Definitely not often, but like up here, it's a lot drier and shit. I've had one nosebleed since moving back, and it was a surprise. I was in the shower nonetheless, and I was happy about it.
I do think it's the weather changing too, though, that often has like its effect on me. It's always I never get them in the summer. I always get them, but I do get them in the winter. And I'm a picker. I'm a notorious nose picker. I don't like all them boogies up there. I like to get them out. So I think when I do that, I use my thumbs and I use them to really like pry out my booger. And sometimes I'll do two at once, and I'll do the double. I'll get them both, and then I think what I do is I end up like scratching the inside of my nose, and then I get the nosebleeds.
Nope. See, I gently clean out my nose.
Well, yeah, I bet you got a dirty nose. I bet you got all sorts of boogies up there. They hang in that nose ring.
No, because you got to clean it. You got to take it out like every day or two and just clean it off real quick.
Yeah, but Sam, if I cut my coke nails off, then how am I going to do coke? Like it's clearly like a
little spoon, a straw. I don't know. I've seen multiple things in movies used for cooking.
I'm just kidding. I don't do that shit, yo. I don't do that. I have, but it's been a long time since I've done the old cocaine. Yeah, but I did. I had to go to the bank, and I was getting some documents notarized. See, I'm an outdoorsman, as we know.
Yeah.
I'm a
Mountain Owen.
Yeah, I'm also a philanthropist and a giver. I'm a good deeder, which we've established.
What?
and and I'm also now I'm a document man. I'm a document man. Because I had to get some things notarized at the bank, and these people at the bank did not understand these are paper. This is paperwork coming stemming from my grandfather's passing, who is obviously British, and it's all to do with my inheritance from his estate. So, as you know, with these types of things.
Oh, those British estates.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to have the proper documents for this, right? I'm big on the documents and the business, and I needed a notary to be there to. I made sure to wear my finest suits, and you gotta wear a suit when you go to the bank. You gotta look good. You gotta dress nice. And lo and behold, they could not notarize a single one of my documents.
For why?
For why? Yeah. Exactly. Well, two of the documents that they had to notarize were basically my passport and my driver's license, copies of those, right? So they would have to have seen them, copy it, do that whole thing, right? And fuck you, I'm not gonna just use it on smoke some White Claws. I mean, some of it I will use that inheritance to, for some of it, but I will buy a house.
He's buying at least one carton.
Yeah. I'm big money over here with my documents, and so yeah, they wouldn't do. Apparently banks won't do that shit anymore. They won't notarize the copy of my license or my passport. And then the two other documents that they had to sign, they were so just they looked at me like I had two heads because they didn't understand any of the British terminology that was on the paperwork. So they were just, they were confused by the whole thing. And if I said to you, and you knew this was a British thing, that this was being sent to a solicitor, what would you guys say a solicitor is in the UK? Would you know?
No.
Really?
Is it the same thing like
a salesman?
See, that's what you think it is. That's what it is in America, right? A solicitor is someone who
trying to sell something,
knocks on the door, right? That's why you see no soliciting signs on places, all that type of shit. No. It's a lawyer. In the UK, a solicitor is a lawyer. You guys didn't know that either, huh? Because the people at the bank didn't.
No.
I need to get better friends that are more document oriented, document men.
I have some documents. They just they're needed for very limited things.
What document? You don't even got a medical marijuana card. The only document that you really need is that, and you don't even have that.
True. You know what? You're right. I don't believe in it. I believe they should just let me buy it.
You don't believe in it?
Well, I mean, I want it. I guess I believe in it enough to want it.
In fact, I don't. Mikey, you're the opposite of a document man. You don't even have a driver's license.
That's not a document. That's a license.
It's kind of a document. I mean, it's sort of, in a way.
So what? I mean, who says you have to even have one of those?
Who's it? Wait, someone in here?
Yeah.
Wait, Derek, you're a fucking notary? I posted on Facebook who's a notary, and you didn't say shit. We say it. I could have avoided all of this hassle, and I could have just had Derek, the goddamn anti-hero, come over and sign some shit for me.
Some stuff.
Hit that fucking, they got that stamp. I do like those stamps. It's a nice action when you go, when they hit the thing. I like that. But I have a family friend that's a notary, so I was able to use her, and I got that taken care of today. Made sure to put my documents in a nice document folder. That's the most important thing about a document, by the way, is you got to have the proper
housing.
Well, you got to have the proper accoutrement to house the document, right? You gotta have. I specifically ordered off. I got way more than I need now. All these document holders. I got all the document holders that you would ever need. I kind of want a trapper keeper though. I want to go.
That is not a proper document.
That's
holder.
yeah. That's
I will
not for
shame you.
documents.
I will shame you.
Wait a minute.
That
What,
was-
what
That
are you
is
talking?
for only high school children.
High school?
For
No,
high school is over, you don't use a trapper keeper.
You don't. I don't think I had a trapper keeper in high school. That's
That's the only time you're allowed to
elementary.
have
That's elementary. Elementary school. When was the last time you used a 3-ring binder?
When I worked at work, we
Yeah.
had to use tons of them for They had all of our procedurals inside of them.
Did you have to do the 3-hole punch, or did it come 3-hole punched?
No, we would punch we would print out copies of like schedules and all
Oh,
of our
so-
charts and everything,
I'm
and we'd
so
have to
jealous.
punch them. And then, I mean, as a manager, I was document heavy. We were moving tons of documents.
Yeah. How many
So,
signatures do you do a day? You do a lot of signatures, a lot of
Oh.
sign-ins.
Bro, there was not only were there signatures, there were initial spots. There were just little,
Yeah.
like micro signatures, and I was doing probably 30 to 40 of those a day.
Woo, maybe you are a document midnight. Maybe you
Okay,
gotta take it back. I'm envious though, because I wish there were more opportunities in my life to do the 3-hole punch. Like that is a cool thing. I missed that, right? The old pop pop, like, and you get the thing, but you put too many in there and it jams up. You can't ever do that. You gotta,
or you gotta-
too many in at least twice. Yeah.
oh yeah. 3-hole
I hate
punch.
when
would
you
be a
don't
great-
get
Yeah,
don't get it properly lined up, and then one of the holes is like punched on the
yeah.
edge of the paper, like you're some sort of invalid.
This is why 3-hole punch paper is better. It is better, but then you miss out on the actual action of the punching.
How do you feel about stapling? I'm a staple guy. I actually bought some new staples from a stapler, and I put my show notes every week. I got my show notes, and I got my staple. I mean, if I got more
Nice.
than one page, of things to talk about, I gotta
Wow.
staple them together. I think I'm gonna get actually some binders so I could save all my show notes, and then I'll 3-hole punch them and put them in the binders for when I'm done. So, maybe years down the road, I could look back and reminisce about how great I was, a great host, and how
Yeah,
s-
man.
yeah. I think that's a
Be
good
a good
idea.
coffee table book later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owen show notes.
We actually talked about doing a coffee table book one time of all the images. Like if you go into a Facebook message thread, you can see every image. Like I forget where you go in there, but there's a way you can.
That's where I go to see some of the nudes that I never saved. I'm like, oh yeah, I bet it's in that
Oh.
message thread. Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at that!
Twitters.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. But we could totally. I mean, the conversations that have happened in that group, and the images that would accompany them, I feel like that would make a pretty entertaining, piece. We could just do it year by year, right? Like you could just kind of have it, backtrack and see all these ideas. Oh, laminated inserts. I don't believe in laminated inserts. I'm anti-laminated inserts. Chat room.
What? They keep your documents extra secure
No.
and nice. And
I don't like the feel of them. Like they're sticky. They're too. I don't like they're.
where are you buying sticky laminate inserts?
Don't you question where I buy my laminated inserts? What do you? I'm a big fan of the tabs too. I like tabs on my in my 3-ring. Like
It
with.
seems like you can't like tabs and not like the inserts. You gotta
No.
like them both.
I like to be able to take the little cardboard piece of paper too and put it in the tab to where it says what it is, so you can be like, oh yep, I know. I can just taxes
Yep.
2018. Yeah, let me go back. Yep, I can do that. I do not like, however, spiral bound notebooks. Anti-spiral bound. I like a composite notebook.
A composition note,
The
bro.
Yeah,
They fall the fuck apart.
the composition notebooks. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
They're always shitty. They're always they get bent and then because a regular spiral thing is flimsy, it's flexible, but the composites they got that hard outside. This is awful.
Spiral. I'm anti-spiral because you can't rip it when you rip it out. and then you got all that shit fucking dangling off there, looking like Bob Marley's
No.
pubes.
Bro, you buy the ones with the perforated edge. So you just
No. Okay, so yeah, left-handed people, they definitely hate spiral notebooks. That's true. I like a legal pad, Sam. That you do make a good point on this one.
it's the tallness.
Yeah, I like the tallness, and then I like the yellow. Fuck the white ones. If you're going legal pad,
Gotta be
all yellow, all day. I need it to be yellow. Otherwise, also, I don't like it when a Post-it note is anything but yellow. I hate. Don't you fucking colorize my Post-it notes. I need to know that it's a yellow sticky note, and that's. Yep, hard stance. Yellow stickies.
What about non-rectangular Post-it notes? What about like fun
No.
style Post-its?
No. That just lets me know that you are not ready for my business. If you put something like that on there, like you are not ready for my business. Put a heart-shaped fucking goofy fucking Post-it note on there. Nah.
I buy ones that look like little speech bubbles.
Don't like them. Nope. I like highlighters in general. I like highlighting things. I was a big fan of that as a kid too. You know, when you get a textbook, you highlight them. You highlight the stuff in there, and then you highlight too much, so none of it makes any sense. Like it's like, why did I highlight the whole Like
you just highlight the whole paragraph, and you're
yeah.
like, wait, what do I need out of here?
Yeah, it's kind of
Do I need
defeating
the whole
the
thing?
purpose. Kind of defeating the purpose a little bit. I used to like taking the highlighters and then coloring the people's faces on the pictures with the highlighters. And I'm like, look, he was fucking stupid. Yeah, George Washington, he's all green now in the history books and stuff. That was cool.
Did you guys ever, as kids, like you get the old Sharpie out with the newspaper, and you know, do the mustachios for everything and little devil horns?
Yeah.
Because I used to do it and then leave it around for my mom and be like, "Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. She's gonna see him and he's got devil horns."
I used to do that with a lot of my dollar bills. Like George Washington can always be. I like making him into a clown. I'll still do that every once in a while. I'll make George Washington into a clown when I'm bored. Like just get a red nose and do that. I like doing that. That's always fun. Yeah, I like doing that. It's graffiti. I mean, I suppose it's illegal. Where do you guys stand on whiteout?
Pro whiteout.
Yeah. Now, are you a fan of the whiteout with the little brush in the bottle, or do you remember when you got the ones
The tape?
The tape whiteout.
No, it's a brush. The little sponge. I want to
Yeah.
be able to like do.
I haven't bought. Yeah, whiteout was something I used to really like. Used to sniff it on occasion.
That's why you liked it.
Yeah, it did smell good. It did smell real good. They wouldn't let me buy it one time at Walmart, and I'm like, I need to do my documents. It was before I was 18. They wanted an ID, and I'm like, I got documents to do. I'm a future document man. I need this whiteout for my documents. Yeah.
Oh,
And the whiteout company, they've had hard times, right? No, I don't know the people that are whiting out. You know.
I'm sure it's still making some money, but probably not as much as it used to. More than likely.
See,
It's
Derek
digital.
agrees. Whiteout smells good. See, it does. I also like the smell of gasoline. I like that.
Oh no, I'm a big gasoline fan.
Yeah, it smells good. Gasoline smells good.
I like when like cars do burnouts that burn that like road.
Oh, they
rubber
got
smell.
that. Yeah, that's a good smell.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, like 2-stroke weed whacker fuel, like the stuff you mix with the oil, smells even better than regular gasoline.
That's the good shit right there.
Yeah, dude, that's like
That's
pro
the real
huff.
good shit. Yeah. Nah, I'm all about. I would just, if I could live at a gas station, I probably would.
Well, I mean, it's got everything you want:
Yeah.
beer, cigarettes, gas,
Get
for
smell
huffing.
of gas. Yeah, I got everything I need right there. I was never actually big on huffing.
I don't think I ever huffed anything. I did a couple whippets before,
That's
but
not-
that was just working in a
Yeah.
restaurant. People were like, "Hey, man, you can do this with the whipped cream in the cooler."
Yeah.
And then I saw someone fall over and like almost really fuck their head up, and I was like, "I don't want to do this anymore."
That happens. It happens. Do you guys still watch the History Channel? You guys into that?
We just got cable back like 2 months ago, so I have been getting back into watching History Channel, but it's just not like I remember it. It
History
used to be
Channel's
all
weird
about
now.
World War II.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like it used to be like all Nazis in the afternoon. Then you'd get like a little bit of something else, and now it's ancient aliens and Pawn Stars.
Fuck Pawn Stars, dude. I fucking hate that show.
But
It's the worst.
I'm all right with it. I like seeing the artifacts. I like seeing what people bring into the and you can't fuck with Chum Lee. Chum Lee is the future president of the United States of America. Like we all know that. No, Chum Lee for president for sure. Like he's oh come on.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that probably for the rest of my life, I'm never gonna vote for a reality TV star.
That's
for
probably
president.
fair. That's probably fair. I feel like you're the Chum Lee of our podcast, though, Mikey.
So who are you? Are you the old man? or are you
I'm Rick. I'm Rick. I'm totally Rick.
And who's Ty then?
Yeah,
He's the fat other son or whatever. The Corey. Yeah. He's
that guy.
Yeah, you're that guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but
yeah.
he's like the cool. I guess it would make sense. He's the cool one.
I do like Ancient Aliens, Derek, in the chat. By the way, we're both on twitch.tv/ONRS live, and you can find this this stream in our Facebook group. If you just look for Ohno Radio Show and join our Facebook group, you get the shows there now too. So, you know, that's always fun. You can get it in multiple places, and then we can get more people popping in, you know. But yeah. What's this saying? Ty is the I got a guy for that guy. Yeah. You are the I got a guy for that guy.
I do got a guy for it.
Ty will find you the guy.
Yeah. I've been getting mad at Alexa a lot lately. Like,
Oh,
I don't
man.
need it to tell me. Like, it's just been popping up with, like, hey, did you know this, blah, 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 blah? Like, the fuck, you know? Like, it'll give me a
How dare
notification.
you?
Like, yeah, did you know you could do this? I'm like, did I care? And I say, fuck you, Alexa. And she's like, you didn't need to say that. That's rude. I'm like, well, stop interrupting my day. I'll stop interrupting your day. Right?
I mean,
I just think it should only be spoken. It should only speak when spoken to.
Yeah, like women.
Well, well, I mean, we did pretty good. It's 31 minutes into the show. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a full half hour before you said anything racist or misogynistic.
That was a racist. That could be
Right,
any race of woman.
I said misogynistic right
Oh,
afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, oh well.
Do you always keep?
Siri is better than Alexa. Is that what you're saying there, Derek?
That's what he's saying. He's saying Siri is greater than Alexa.
man, while I'm on the phones, and I got my phone usually somewhere somewhat near me, but not right in front of me.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting what I say, but it's something like sorry or hey, sorry, and it always does the bloop bloop. Hey, how can I help you? And somebody always ends up laughing. They're like, is Siri telling you that? And it's like, yeah. That's happened to me like a dozen times in the last couple days. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Well, are you adopting the more Canadian like Fargo?
sorries?
Yeah, the Fargo-y like accent, because I feel like if it was just sorry, like
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, like
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
hey,
bad.
Siri.
It's weird. It's weird that it happens. I feel like it's not warranted and it bothers me.
Do you get a lot of don't you knows up there?
There's some don't you know around for sure.
Yeah.
Don't you know is a little more like the Minnesota way, like a little further west from here, but
Oh, you know.
it does happen in Wisconsin. It's just not quite as pronounced.
You ever You ever meet like two siblings and you're surprised that they're siblings because one is just so much drastically better looking than the other?
I mean, people say that about me and my brother, and
Right.
how devilishly handsome I am, and how just
Fugly.
ah,
Tony is Tony. Oh, he's gross looking. Yeah, I mean, actually, Tony's pretty handsome. Like, he's
yeah. Okay, see,
he is clearly the better looking of the two. I feel like I'm the better looking of like me and my brother, but he's a redhead, so I've got a lot. I mean, they got a lot going in my favor. Just
yeah,
just in
not
general.
being ginger.
Yeah, I'm not calling myself like stud of the week here. I'm just saying that it's when you're a ginger, there's only so much you can do. Like, name a good-looking ginger man. Like, there's some good-looking redheaded chicks, but
yeah.
but it's still not like my top of the list. But name a good-looking ginger man.
Yeah, this is rough.
See?
What's the British prince? He's a ginger and he's pretty handsome.
Harry, he's not as
Harry.
yeah. I don't know.
Better looking than his brother.
Well, when they were younger, I feel like people would have said that William was better looking. But now that they're older,
William looks awful.
Well, William just inherited all those bad Prince Charles genes, where he's like his hair started thinning at like the age of 25, and like he's more or less he looks too much like his dad, and he's got
and then handsome Harry goes off and dresses like a goddamn Nazi and ruins it.
That's way in the past. Then remember when he became a stoner, then we were all like, yeah, we like him again. And then he married that hot chick, and then we were all like, yeah, go for it.
Go Harry.
Go Harry. I am more team Harry. But like, I was thinking about this the other day with I forget what I was flipping through, but some tennis was on, and they were showing clips from back in the day of Serena and Venus Williams. Serena is so much more attractive than Venus. Like, what happened? Like, it's unfortunate that whatever happened to her.
Hold on.
What, you looking her up?
Need a refresher.
Serena, I've always thought Serena was super pretty. Like, I mean, she's
hold
thick too. She's thick.
Yeah.
She thick.
She break me.
Oh yeah, Venus is just.
Isn't she?
She's definitely not. Serena's definitely the more attractive.
Without a doubt. Like, yeah. And then you got like Kim Kardashian and Khloe. Like, Khloe, come on, like, nah, not happening. Kim's
they're so
clearly
hard
the
to
better
tell
looking.
because they're always like covered in makeup.
Yeah,
though.
that's true. They're so fake. Derek wants a threesome with the Williams sisters. That's cool.
It'd be
Okay.
pretty wild.
Yeah, Khloe does look good now with all the surgery, but but before the surgery,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. She always was fairly attractive, but they all like. That's just what I guess what they are supposed to be. They're just models, right?
who are some others that are like, how about the Sean Penn and Chris Penn? Chris Penn, fat piece of shit. Sean Penn, heartthrob.
Wow.
You know?
Let's see. Chris Penn?
Chris Penn, he's dead. He was in Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
But look at
He
it.
is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as a youngster, his nose always just looked real goofy.
Who? Sean's? Sean has
Chris Penn.
Well, both of them have that weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Penn's Spicoli, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He got that Geddy Lee nose.
Yeah, it's like the fucking straight down out of his forehead nose.
Yeah, it's like orc-ish.
Yeah.
Orcish. Yeah, there are people out there that look like orcs. They're like, they got like, it's almost like a witchy orky, you know?
You know, the witchy orky style.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. With the bubbly nose. And
Oh, okay. So now here's a three-way of the Wilson brothers.
Okay.
So you've got Andrew Wilson, who looks like a freaking mountain man. Luke
I don't
and
think
Owen.
I've ever seen Andrew Wilson. I know Luke and Owen. Luke's the best, right? He's the best looking.
I've always been an Owen Wilson fan.
Yeah, you like that crook in his nose? You like that? You like that?
Wait, which Luke is
Luke?
the dark-haired one, though.
Yeah, Luke's
right?
the dark-haired one.
Okay, I had him mixed up. I'm a Luke Wilson fan.
Like, Luke is the best looking. What's
yeah.
Andrew Wilson? I didn't even know
Yeah.
there was a third Wilson, to be honest.
He's taller and he's got like a big old beard.
Hanson brothers, that's a good one. Chat
That's
room.
true.
Derek, yeah, you make a good point about that one because you've got the two. You got the little one. I mean, I know they're all grown up now. The little one, he was like, oh, he's adorable. But then you got like the middle one who looked the most like a chick, but was probably like the prettiest of the three. And then
Yeah.
you got the oldest one who straight up just looks like a horse.
Hold on, I'll bring it up.
He
Doesn't one of
does.
them, all I know is one of them has giant nipples, and I never know which one it is, but one of them has huge nipples. That's all I
of the
ever remember
How do you
about
know this about the Hansons?
them. No, the Jonas. The
Oh,
Jonas
the
brothers,
Jonas
sorry.
brothers. I don't know about them. I don't know. Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez. That one, I feel like they're both
It's an
pretty.
Emilio.
Well, I feel like they're both pretty decent looking. Like with those ones, with that one, I can see a little bit. Andrew, who were we looking at? Wilson.
Andrew Wilson.
He is an actor. I didn't even know this. Oh, he's like a rugged. He's a pretty handsome man. I think he's probably
Yeah.
better looking than Owen.
Owen.
Oh, so Owen got hit with the ugly stick on that.
It's just his nose, bro.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And his voice is I can't do an Owen Wilson, but yeah, whatever that. Owen Wilson annoys me a little bit. I'm a Luke Wilson guy. I'd cuddle
Yeah,
with
Luke
Luke.
Wilson's definitely the best.
Yeah.
Oh, Samantha is very right. Elizabeth Olsen is way hotter than the other two Olsens.
She's the oldest one,
No,
or
it's just one of them. Ashley.
there's Ashley, which I know there's like another sister that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, that's Elizabeth.
That's Elizabeth. Yes, no,
Yeah, and
she's
she's-
way better. Like they went through
Oh,
a
yeah.
phase. Are they still in their Skeletor phase, where they look
Um,
like
I
they're
feel like one of them might be still Skeletor-y.
yeah.
but
I don't
think,
know.
I would hope that they.
Do they do? They don't do anything anymore, do they?
I think they just got a lot of money. They still just sit on.
Oh, she's
Olsen.
younger. Elizabeth Olsen is younger. I thought she was older. Baldwin brothers, that's a good one. That's a really good one because, all right, we got Alec, we got Steven.
Oh yeah, real quick. The Olsen twins combined net worth. Take a guess.
Ooh, combined.
Yeah,
Combined.
Something
100
they do
million.
everything together.
100 million.
Nowhere close.
Yeah, I
Higher.
was gonna say like 32, maybe.
$500 million.
500 million.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes, Samantha, I'm with you right now with this one. I liked Steven in Biodome. I thought he was funny. Now he is a crazy nut job. But he, on the attractive scale, he's probably the best looking. And then Alec, probably beneath him. And then is it Daniel? Daniel? The last one? Daniel?
Isn't there a Stefan or Steven? Stefan or
Well,
Steven?
that's the one we're
Baldwin?
talking about, Steven. For the one that's in
Yeah.
Biodome. I'm saying he's the best looking one. Then you got Alec. And then I think it's
Billy?
Daniel. And then is it
You
Billy
have
Baldwin?
William,
Oh.
You have William Baldwin, Alec Baldwin, Daniel Baldwin,
Well, there's
and Stephen Baldwin.
And Steven.
Wow, there's like a
So there's 4 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh wait, there we go.
Daniel is okay. Billy looks a little downy. They all kind of look a little downy though. Daniel's the fat one. I want to say. I feel like Daniel is the worst. If we're ranking the Baldwins, it goes Steven, Alec, Billy, Daniel. If we're just doing by looks.
Yeah. Although Stephen Baldwin's got like a weird chub face that's not.
Sam says that Billy looks better than Alec? Let me look up Billy. I haven't seen Billy in a
William
while.
Baldwin, they have a very similar look. They have that very similar
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, the
But
fucking
Billy Baldwin is
the
way...
Baldwin Downs.
Oh no.
They all got a sprinkling.
Yeah. A touch. I don't know, Sam. William Baldwin, Billy Baldwin, maybe back in the day. Yeah, okay, maybe back in the day. Seeing some of these older pictures, he's better looking than yeah. All right. So Billy, so it goes Steven, Billy, Alec, Daniel.
Yeah. Fair.
Because Daniel Baldwin, he's another one. Like, lay off the donuts. I feel like maybe. I'm not mixing that up. Right? Yeah, Daniel Baldwin looks like who is that comic that wore the leather jacket? Dice Man, you know, Andrew Dice Clay. He looks a little Andrew Dice Clay. Okay. That's a good. That's my Andrew Dice Clay impression.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of Dangerfield.
Hold on.
Wahlbergs. That's a good one. Wahlbergs.
Okay. What about Zoe and Emily Deschanel? Out of the two of them,
I
who
love
you
some
got?
Deschanel. I mean,
I do. I'm a fan.
I'll sample platter all the Deschanel if we could get it on a.
I don't.
platter.
Who
Just
are
have
they
it gone
again?
Around.
Who are
It's
they?
Zoe and Emily Deschanel.
Who are they? I can't remember.
They're
Well, I mean, Zoe Deschanel is the really cutesy, like,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
quirky,
the
cute
new girl.
Yeah.
Why do you guys spell your name like that too? ZOOEY. What? Get out of here with that.
She's kooky and quirky.
Fun. Yeah, I got bangs. Relative.
You, how dare you speak ill of Zoe
I
Deschanel's
don't like her.
bangs.
She's not no. But I think she's prettier than Emily actually. So I'm going Zoe on that one.
Ooh, the Wahlbergs.
Wahlbergs. That's a tough one. All right. So we got how many Well, we got a lot of Wahlbergs, especially after that show. We got the Backstreet Boy one. Or no, yeah, no, New Kids on the Block one. That's who I meant. Then you got Marky Mark, and then you got their like chef brother.
Okay, so there's Donnie, Paul, Robert, Jim, Scott, Arthur,
Jesus.
and Buddy, and Mark.
It's a lot of Wahlbergen.
So I'm not ranking all these Wahlbergs. I'll say out of the main two, is it like who are the
Donnie
main two?
and Mark.
Donnie and Mark. I feel like this one actually goes to Donnie. He's a little older, but I think Donnie is the better looking Wahlberg.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Marky Mark's a racist? I didn't know that.
What?
That's what
When did you
Derek's
become
saying.
a racist?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know, he says shit like Owen says on the show here and there, and somebody called him a racist.
I say harmless jokes.
I'm sure that's what Marky Mark thought before people called him racist.
No, I'm a jokester. I'm a jokester. That's all I am.
Oh,
And my my Negro friends, they actually they really enjoy my.
you
my
definitely
jokes.
didn't have to say it like that.
Yeah. What? That's what they. What? What are you talking about? That's fine, right? No.
Completely okay.
Okay. You know what? Maybe we should switch gears. This is getting me in trouble. I think it's time.
Is it time to bring forth the clips?
You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Glass. You know we got 'em, baby. Glass.
Yeah. Red Clips is the time of the show where we take a look at all the random stuff that our good buddy Tom finds on the internet. He is taken now to the moniker of the Clip Commander. And he sent me some good ones today, so we'll just dive right into them. Let's go with this one right here. Apparently, an anchor and a reporter have a pretty good on-air fight, which sounds like that's pretty entertaining. So we'll check that out. Loading it up.
There's nobody on overtime. There's nobody working on the weekends. There's a lot that could be done to have this done a lot sooner.
All right, so we have an African-American reporter, and he is talking with someone who looks like is in a bathrobe.
Yeah.
This lady in a bathrobe, and yeah, well, we'll see what goes on here.
There's a lot that could be done to have this done a lot sooner. And I'm here every day.
Well, she lives on the first floor, and so, I mean, I don't see...
I care about my other neighbors.
Well,
Oh.
the people...
Okay, I was wrong. I thought that was the reporter at first, but this is another man that's being interviewed by a white reporter.
It's scheduled. It's a contracted
An old white man.
job. We don't tell the elevator company when to work their people. They submit a schedule to us. They said they could do the elevator in 6 weeks. So all we're trying to hold them to is meeting their deadline. As far as doing elevator repairs 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, I don't see that as being a typical process, nor is it a typical process to be working on.
So these people are pissed off about their elevator situation in their apartment building, I'm guessing is what's happening, and this reporter
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on here.
Gotta go now. I want to thank you both. Thank you. All right, it's back to you, Jim.
Ollie, don't let her go.
Okay, here we go. So now he's doing the whole like throwback to you, Jim, in the studio, the newsman, and it sounds like this newsman might be getting a little snippy with the reporter here. Let's look.
All right, it's back to you, Jim.
Ollie, don't let her go away. That's what. Does she have a response to that? Is she still there?
What's that?
Did the lady just leave?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. We should have kept that discussion.
She's back if you want her.
Yes. She heard you. Yes.
What'd you like to know?
I would like to know a response to what the gentleman said. The gentleman's a very effective spokesperson for the company, but obviously the people who live there are not satisfied with his explanation.
Right.
Goddamn journalism, Mark, whatever your fucking name is. Goddamn journalism. What did they teach you at goddamn Valencia Community College about journalism? Do they not teach you to stick with the lead? God damn it.
So what do you want now?
Well, if I have to teach you how to be a reporter, Ollie, I'll do that later.
Oh, shit.
Burn.
He pretty much said exactly what I said without saying
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That was pretty good.
Oh, gotta teach you how to be a goddamn... I'll teach you how to be a reporter. There we go.
Right. So what do you want now?
Well, if I have to teach you how to be a reporter, Ollie, I'll do that later.
Why don't you do that later, Jim? I think the lady expressed herself, and you're not here, you're there. Is there any question you'd like me to ask?
Yeah, in your cushy fucking studio, Jim. Fucking fuck you. You're not down on the streets doing the real reporting like I am down here at the whatever I am, the Broken Pines goddamn apartment complex.
Ask her.
No, I'll give you lessons on how to become a reporter later
Well, I'll
on.
give you some lessons on how to be an editor because I was your boss once.
Yeah, you were and are no longer. How did that happen?
Well, I don't
Here's
know.
Aaron Miller.
Good morning, Jim.
That shit's awesome. I love this. This
Oh,
is
this
great.
is some devilish back and forth.
I love it. I love it. I mean, that's the entire clip. But do you think either of these guys got in trouble? Do you think they
Yes.
made up? Do you think they send Christmas cards to each other? You think there's still do you think there's still like animosity in the newsroom? You know, with I used to be your boss, motherfucker. Like, oof, I like it.
Yeah, used to be.
Yeah, used to be. How'd that work out for you? Haha, fuck you. Moving on, we've got a best man speech fail. It's the subcontext of this. It just says my brother's a douche. So we got a wedding best man speech, and I like when these go wrong. So let's check that out.
Me too.
Up next, turn your attention directly to the head table. It is time for the best
this looks
man to give
affluent.
his remarks. Everybody welcome Scott.
All right, Scott.
Well, I'm Jason's brother. We're loud people here, so don't worry about that.
Scale of 1 to 10, how fucked up is he? I don't think he's as fucked up as we think. I think he's actually...
I think he's doing good to start, but I feel like he's probably more fucked up than we think. I don't know. Like, he looks like he's only a 4, but he's probably a 7.
Right. Yeah.
He's one of those guys that holds it together really well.
It could be. Until he doesn't. Until it just, like, it cracks, and then, like, yeah. Ooh.
Anyways, let's give you a quick story.
It is.
My dad was just talking about how Jason and Whitney have always been there for him. Well, let's talk about the first time we went on vacation with him. He had a very bad back, and the guy couldn't do anything by himself. Like, what do we got? Bad story. Whatever. Anyways, I'm sucking already. Anyways, we had to carry him everywhere he wanted to go. Whatever. All right. Switching scenes.
Oh, that was it?
Sorry.
That's the whole thing?
All right. I first met Whitney at the bachelor pad. That was also known as my dad's house.
Oh, no.
Personally, I have 2 sisters. Never cared for either of them. But
Jesus, who says that?
Don't.
God damn.
Yeah,
like how
sit down. Don't do this from a sit down.
Yeah.
Now it's just gonna get disrespectful.
And the amount of plastic solo cups full of beer on the table. I like how you chose the clear solo cups for your wedding, as to not have the red ones. By the way, that's a classy move.
Yeah.
But the amount of those on the table right there lead me to believe that this guy is probably, in fact, a bit intoxicated. And when you can't sit down on your best man speech. Yeah, you can't sit in your seat. But this guy just did.
Whitney, I thought might be the one, and we had some good times. And then I found out she went to bed at about 7 o'clock, and that ruined that relationship too. So, anyways. My brother's a douche. What do you want to know?
Winging it, killing it. Yeah. You got these.
I love it.
It's so uncomfortable. It's so cringe. It's so bad. I love it too. Oh, these are the best.
Pull it in. Sorry. No, seriously though. Jason's always been a really good guy. He
gonna save it now.
We always have been the best.
Yeah, now I gotta save it.
Best of friends, but anytime
How are you gonna
Jason,
just?
He's always been there for me.
Can't do it like that and then come back.
Seriously, he took me to the hospital one time in the middle of the night. I'm not gonna tell you guys about that story, but
because I was more fucked up than I am right now. But it might happen again tomorrow.
Anyways, Jason's always been there for me. We don't use the L word around the Hemmer house, but you're the man, brother.
Wow. Real class acts.
Yeah.
Real class acts. Yeah. That poor guy. That poor groom. Moving on. We got, I'm a big fan of my mashups, right?
Oh, boy.
We haven't had a good mashup in a while on the show.
So does that mean it's not All-Star?
It's not. This time it's actually not. I haven't heard this one yet, but I've been told it's very, very good. So this is Eminem's Lose Yourself with ELO's Mr. Blue Sky. And apparently it's a banger, so we're going to check it out. Okay. All right.
Look.
Huh?
If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted.
All right.
One moment that you captured, just let it slip. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the
it makes it all happy. I love it. It makes it all happy.
Service looks calm and ready. to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. Snap back to reality, oh, there goes gravity. His whole back to these ropes, it don't matter, he's dope. He knows that, but he's broke, he's so stagnant, he knows, and he goes back to this mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This whole rhapsody better go capture this moment.
Fuck you, Sam, I love it.
Lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Soul's escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move.
You guys are all hating. You guys are haters. No, no one. Come on. You don't want to have any fun. Come on. It's fun. What are you? You don't like it, Ty? Oh, look at you.
I'm not gonna say it's
Go listen to your goddamn African tribal fucking hip hop and whatever the hell you listen to these days. Like, oh, gonna listen to Gone in Funk and tell me this is fucking shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. You suck goddamn pretentious bastard.
I mean, it's all right. It's not great though. It's okay. It's
No,
okay.
I've heard better, but come on. Get out of here. Fucking fine. Mikey. Are you hate it as much?
I'm giving it a 6.
All right. Yeah. All right. That's a reasonable score. I'd go with a 7, but that was me. That's just me. See, Tommy G, he says it wasn't terrible. See, he liked it. Tommy G, you got music taste. I could tell.
Oh, he's got the good stuff. He's got the good stuff.
Yeah. We'll move on a little bit further here. I don't know which one to pick, so we're just gonna go randomly with this one and see what happens.
Why are you walking so slow? What's wrong with you?
Somewhere in Dublin, it says for this. I don't know if this is a commercial. I probably should have read the description that he sent me. It might be a music video. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I'm so hungry. My head hurts.
You went out again? Seriously, bro? You need to take it easy. Next time,
There's a bear in this house. There's a bear
Try
in
this.
this house.
Okay. All right. So this is oh, that's what it was. I did read about what this is. So of course, Ireland, very big drinking, country.
Mm-hmm.
This is their commercial for a non-alcoholic beer, I believe.
easy. Next time,
There's a bear in this house. There's a bear
Try
in
this.
this house. There's a bear in this house. There's
So
a bear in this house.
I
There's
said
a bear.
alcohol free, ultra healthy, dry ass pinty is clearly what this guy needs.
Excuse me. There's no rapping in this shop.
Ultra
Guy does not want rapping in his shop.
healthy, dry ass pinty is clearly what this guy needs. My friend here needs a dry ass pinty.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Are you gonna pay for that?
Take off the booze with the dry ass pinty. It's right here. It's a beer. It's a dry ass pinty. Here.
Dry ass pinty. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Here, fellas, meet my mate. The laugh and laugh for 1 year straight. He's a socialite, there's no debate. But his liver needs a little break. He loves beer, so do I. I just hate what it does inside. Dries my mouth, puffs my eyes. Hey, bro, I'm trying to live a healthy life. What's a beer? To my surprise, it's alcohol free, which blows my mind. I just wanna drink up, so beer, cuz it's perfect for a month that's dry. Don't be wrecked, try this next. It's a beer that you can't regret. Tastes perfect, that's correct. But without the crappy effects.
It's hard to bring the Fly super dope like sober commercial, right?
Yeah, that's a hard. It's a
thing,
hard thing to pull. Definitely. Like.
She's cute. I'll give her that.
Yeah. Mike, have you ever been so drunk you've been pushed around in a shopping cart?
Not a shopping cart, but I have been so drunk I've been pushed around in a child stroller at Disney.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And
One of the little plastic ones.
And probably a wheelchair once or twice, I would imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying cheers the next morning, got a headache, I'm ringing ears. Kinda let the session last the rest of the entire year. My liver and my head need the break to get clean and clear. I'm not shit, which on this hangover is monster risk. I keep thinking that it's gotta be a way to drink beer and feel good the next day. I guess the thing that I need is a dry ass pinty. And looky here, this old beer is a dry ass pinty. It's a beer with benefits, it's a dry ass pinty.
These are not very stereotypical Irish people either. Just saying, I mean, they're not.
So let's say cheers to so beer.
It's a dry ass pinty, cause the thing that I need is a dry ass point.
What do you mean they're not typical Irish people, Owen?
They don't have very Irish accents.
Look at these ingredients. There's complex B, vitamins B6, B12, B3. There's immune boost, it's low calorie, plus it's low in sugar, less than 7 G's. It's vegan, so that's good. Combat stress just like it should.
I like this.
Yeah, I'm saying maybe Sam might be right. They might just when they talk, their accent is there, but
Yeah, that happens.
Say,
That happens. I mean, it's kind of like when any Brit really sings, right? You don't notice the accent as much. Like sometimes you do with certain artists, like your old British punks and stuff. Like you can hear a bit of it in there, like oh fuck it, right? You got a little bit of a fuck it, yeah. But in general, if you heard goddamn Bono. Bad. I shouldn't have. Why did I bring up Bono?
Not Bono.
Oh, you mother. Ew. Bono?
But it is a decent example. He doesn't sound like an Irish person when he sings.
You cannot lose. Tomorrow you will not be stuck on the loo as long as the beer is the drink that you choose.
Yo, buddy, what's the feeling? Am I dreaming? With no beer, now my body's healing. I got energy that will take me through the evening. Feeling pumped like I can jump up to the ceiling.
So it's like beer energy drink, but it's on non-alcoholic. I want no part of this. Fuck this. Yeah, no, nah, I don't want any. I don't want any of this. Omega Mart.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Omega Mart grand opening. Let's check out this.
Hey, what's Omega Mart?
Huh? Omega Mart? What's Omega Mart?
Yeah, what is Omega
An Omega Mart?
I don't know what Omega Mart is. Are you guys as excited to find out as I am?
Are they in the Omega Mart that they don't know anything about?
That could be.
What's with all the questions?
Wait a minute. Oh, wow. So yeah, this is the big surprise.
Nelson's Omega Mart.
I believe
is Omega Mart with Mr. Willie Nelson.
I believe this is a commercial that was basically taken and deep faked with Willie Nelson, and it's funny and creepy at the same time, but it shows you how good these deep fakes are getting.
I like
Howdy, I'm Willie Nelson. Omega Mart is just a totally normal supermarket in Las Vegas, and I'm a celebrity you can trust.
Willie?
Yep, that's me. Omega Mart has all the under-refrigerated dairy you need, and all the organically recommended produce you want, all in one place. Not to mention the world's friendliest free.
Now that's a haircut too.
I mean, yeah, that takes dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh.
Straight gel your hair out.
Is he eating a hard-boiled egg?
No, he was popping it out.
Oh.
Range staff. Around here, the only thing that's suspicious are the prices. That's really good value.
This is off-putting.
Yeah,
I don't know what is going on, but it's not making me feel very good.
It's the super in. What kind of grocery store is this?
Definitely confusing.
So stop asking questions. And come sample the savings for yourself.
He just
there's that good-looking ginger we were talking about.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a good-looking.
That's the
ginger.
one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Howdy, partner. It's like we always say. Omega Mart, you have no idea what's in store for you.
I'm freaking out a little bit, guys.
Just off I-15 in Las Vegas, next to the Big Gorilla. Tickets on sale now.
I'm not going there. In fact, I'm not going back to Las Vegas ever again after this. This made me feel very odd, and I don't like it.
Yeah, if I was just like at home watching some sort of TV that wasn't streaming and that Omega Mart commercial came on, I'd be like, I might have to go check out Omega Mart.
Yeah, I'm going to Omega Mart. I don't know what this is either, but it's called Fucker A Overdose. So we'll find out again together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new track. I think this person's name is Fucker A, or maybe it's just Fucker A Overdose. Maybe that's it. Oh no, it's Blicky 28GS.
Me, they out of doubt of me. They want my mom to hold me. I don't want that help. I just want to do by myself. Niggas keep calling me a rap, but I don't give a fuck.
I don't understand what's going on right here either. I think this might be worse than the last video. More tripping me out than the last video. I think I understood 3 words in that.
Blicky, 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 blicky with the sicky,
So like
fuck a overdose,
protected.
nigga. Fuck a overdose, nigga. Without the timber, I'm 5 feet. With the timber, I'm 6 feet. I'm about to get rich. I'm about to get rich. Probably fucking rich. You could just
He looks like he might have had an
Smoking a
overdose at some point in
Julie.
his life.
Fucking a bitch named Julie. Bitch, I sent all that Davies.
He also
and I am
looks a
Davies.
little
till
bit
the
like a
day I
baboon in the
fucking
face.
die.
Can one of you explain this to me? Can anyone in the chat or someone explain what's happening? Please.
Somebody didn't love this child enough, and this is the result. Yeah.
Now he's a rapper.
Oh, is that okay? How old we think we're talking with this kid? 16, 17?
Unfortunately, he is 42. That's the sad part.
Blicky the blicky blicky. They call me Blicky Demon Dada.
Blicky D. That's a stupid name. Has anybody told him that?
He's pointing his fingers like guns a lot.
Yeah, he is.
Pretty much always.
Yeah.
He does stay pointing guns.
And Derek the Antihero, who knows a lot about sneaker culture, says, I think he was wearing some fake Yeezys, which is pretty much on brand, I would say, with this.
Oh, yeah, for a lot of these like young white rappers.
Yeah, it fits.
Yo, a dot on the beach for the sheep off your feet. If your nigga try to one, he get laid on like a sheep.
All right, bro, you can't do like the.
Did he just kick over a water
cool
bucket?
Yeah, and he smoked his little vape.
He smoked his vape, but I think the most. Oh, this guy hates water buckets.
Yo, a dot on the beach for the sheep off your feet. If your nigga try to one, he get laid
Fuck
on like
that
a
water.
sheep.
Fuck that
All you
water
niggas in
bucket.
his body get capped
Oh.
by the blicky. All my friends think I'm a rap, but I'm not a rap. Blicky the blicky the blicky. I keep a gun in my side. Keep a gun in my side. Yeah. Blicky the blick.
He's big on having a gun on him, but he doesn't have a gun because he keeps using
he's
his fingers.
poor.
Yeah, he is poor. That's pretty evident.
What up,
Fuck
Noah?
a overdose. Blicky never overdose. Blicky don't do drugs. Blicky don't do fucking drugs.
Oh, okay.
Fuck using drugs. I only focus usually fucking.
Oh, now you're
Blicky.
eating.
He's eating
Oh,
some
you're
mac
eating
and
mac and
cheese.
cheese with his AK or with his fake AK.
Got a fake AK, some mac and cheese, and a Coca-Cola. Doesn't do drugs though.
Hey, that's pretty. Why would you need the AK if you don't do drugs?
I don't do hard drugs. It's so fucking
He made this for his church youth group, I think. That would be good.
lame. Blicky the blicky. I'm about to run up a check, bitch. Run up a check. Run up a check. All you niggas are cap talk. All you niggas are tap talk. Fuck a overdose, nigga. Fuck a overdose, nigga.
You know what's terrible about this whole thing? Is that this will be the one clip right here that gets us a copyright claim somehow.
Right, somehow.
You know, because it's
that kid's fault, though.
yeah. God damn it. We have one more clip this week. It's a short one, and I do believe that we might have played something like this before. But you were speaking of vaping earlier, Mike.
Yes.
Well, how about this?
Oh.
This took
that's a
three
big rig.
loads, approximately 3 wanks, and I got my vape full of my cum, and
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh, I've heard about this.
Also, back to the most attractive ginger, the most attractive ginger contest going on again right now.
Don't vape your own semen, bro.
every time I try this, it tastes different. So today, when I vape
Just
my
don't.
cum, I'm gonna tell you what it tastes like.
Oh. Oh my
Tastes
god.
pretty good today.
Tastes pretty good today.
It's the usual.
Oh, that is.
That was a thick vape cloud. Thick vape cloud.
I didn't know you could do this, and that's just disgusting.
You're gonna do this now, right?
He's thinking
about it.
Usual.
No, I'm not gonna do this. This is awful.
It's a little bitter, kind of bleachy, but there's notes of mango and pineapple in there.
Okay.
And with a little bit of saltiness to it, so
got the tropical
you
blend.
Get, like it tastes like.
Did you
just
think
ate,
by
like,
wearing sunglasses we were not
roast
gonna know who
beef
you
with
were?
Pineapple on it, which is a pretty interesting taste.
It's like
for
you can
vape
kind of
juice,
really.
but
Oh,
you
don't
can
he's
only
gonna do
get
it
that
again.
flavor
Oh no!
when you vape your own cum.
Oh.
God.
Oh god.
Humans, I'm never surprised by you humans, but still disappointed.
I want to vomit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat room.
Oh.
That was clips.
God.
Damn it. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips.
Yeah, so that's the thing that happened. And they always say to end with a bang, right?
Oh, that's not the bang they wanted.
No.
That's not the bang we needed or deserved. No one deserves that.
I'm sorry for putting you all through that. That was that's my bad. That's my bad.
Oh.
I think I need a break after that, to be quite honest.
Bro, the worst thing is
I'm puffing on the jewel.
I need to go vape my own.
The worst thing about it was he said it took about 3 to fill it up.
3 loads? 3 loads? 3 loads?
But dude, if you went 1, 2, 3 right after each other, it wouldn't achieve that. So that means somewhere at some point he just had a load sitting in this thing, like just chilling.
Oh god. Yeah, this probably just. Well, there's people that make collections and stuff, I've heard of that. Like I remember when I was in elementary school, my dad came up to me one time and was like, "Hey, if a guy in the neighborhood drives by you, like an older guy drives by you and playfully squirts you with like a squirt gun, you have to remember his license plate and and tell me who it is." And I was like, okay, I didn't really think anything of it. I'm like, oh, it's the summer, it's Florida, squirt gun,
with
whatever.
a semen gun.
But yeah, like apparently in Kissimmee, when I was growing up, in a pretty close proximity to us, there was a guy going around that had filled up a bunch of squirt guns with his jizz and were going around shooting it at little
so much
kids.
jizz.
That's a lot of jizz. Yeah.
That's a fuck ton of jizz, bro. Yeah. Oh my god. And dude, wouldn't it muck up the inner workings of the super soaker?
Maybe. I don't know. That being said, I think it's time we take a little bit of a break. It feels appropriate at this juncture of the show. We'll just say.
My God.
Yeah, I think we've earned it. After that, really, to be quite honest, we've earned it. So we it's 9:47 right now. That's perfect. We'll be back at like 10 o'clock. How about that? We'll give you guys 13-minute break. Oh, I don't never like this one. I need to delete it. Let me find some better music. There we go. What is it? Yeah, we'll be back in about 12-13 minutes. We love you. Please, once again, check out, if you're listening to this on the podcast, please check out, of course, twitch.tv/ONRS Live. Chat room is killing it tonight. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Yeah.
Also, check out OhnoWrestling.com, OhnoRadioShow.com, our YouTube, everything. Please, just subscribe and shit, you know? Like, help me out. Subscribe and shit. Do us a solid. We love you.
Yeah.
Give some love back to us. And, of course, Patreon.com/ONRS. What's that?
Did you see, Owen? I believe Norm handed out a nice gift subscription.
Aw, thank you,
to
Norm.
Sam.
He is, Norm is an absolute sweetheart. I don't care what they say
I
about
love
him.
that guy.
I feel like he is not near as fat as people say he is, and it's a put on. You're not that fat, and I don't know.
Well, I know he's a loving, beautiful man.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to keep, in with the Ohno universe, we're trying to get it to the point where almost every single weekday we have some form of content coming out at you. And I've been playing some video games on this very channel, doing an Ohno Presents Owen Sucks at Gaming.
And you don't really suck that bad.
Oh, certain games. Games. I suck pretty bad. I sucked real bad last night. But
I saw a little bit of Aladdin. I couldn't
it was bad. It was awful. It was awful. That being said, we'll see you in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And what do we say when we get out of here for the first segment, boys?
Fuck your brain.
Welcome back. Second segment of the Ohno radio show. Where things tend to get a little bit weird. I saw that on break in the chat room that Norm was going to go take a cum dab. So that's always good. I can't imagine that a cum dab is any better than a cum vape. How do you rank that? Would you if forced like in a human centipede or like you're in one of these like Hostel or Jigsaw movies, whatever you know what I'm talking about, Saw, whatever, right?
Yeah, and they're giving me
and you get the option, right? You can vape your cum, or you can do a dab of your cum. I think I'm going dab.
I'm dabbing my cum. Yeah.
I'm dabbing my cum too. I think I'm dabbing my cum. Yeah. I wonder where Ty is.
He had to finish off his cum dabs.
Yeah, there he is. He's coming back from his cum dabs. Welcome to the show, Ty.
Cum dab?
Yeah.
Not so bad. It's not that bad.
Not that bad? Also in the chat room, Tinky Pat's 24 saying Canadian poutine was the worst. Is she implying that poutine is not amazing? Like
I think with the accentuation on the POO, they're using fries and shit.
Oh, dude, no, come on. Poutine in general, like it's three of the greatest ingredients on earth. You got fries. You got fucking gravy. Who doesn't like some good old gravy? And then
delicious.
I think typical poutine, correct me if I'm wrong, Ty, you might know more about this being from the north than us, but typical poutine is cheese curds, right?
There is usually curd in poutine, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's three of the greatest things ever. You got them squeaky cheese curds.
No, these aren't squeaky anymore. They're usually, I think they're fried when they put in the poutine.
Oh, are they?
That sounds delicious.
I mean, I've had knockoff poutine. I've never had it in Canada, but I've had a Canadian make me poutine, but I've never had necessarily like a Canadian poutine at a shop or whatever. It's like their fish and chips, right? It's like their drunk food when they get out of a bar. A little bit,
I mean, kind of, but maybe not quite as prevalent. You know
right.
What I mean? Like, it's around. You can always get some poutine. It's pretty good, but it's not quite as prevalent.
Can you get it up where you're at?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. You have to go to town to get anything, but
you're so far north in Wisconsin, you might as well be Canada, really.
There is poutine around here.
Yeah. That's why I asked. I figured
it's findable.
You'd be more of an expert on the subject than myself.
Yeah, but I still don't ever, I don't know. I feel like I'm always searching for that one delicious moment, you know what I mean, where you find just that perfect thing. Poutine, I've never found the perfect one. I've had some pretty fucking baller poutine. I've had some pretty bad ones. But I don't think I've ever had the one that was just like, that was the one.
Speaking of like, I was just saying like squeaky cheeses and whatnot, it reminded me. I've been I don't know why, but I've rubbed my eyes like a lot, you know, like I've been rubbing my eyes like, oh, I'm sleepy or something. I'm rubbing my eyes. And then do you ever get like your eye squeak?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And it's like, oh, it's weird. Like when you do that, and then it's almost like your eye farting. Like you're letting
pushing
out
a little air out.
Yeah, it's pushing the air out and stuff. Like it's weird. It's like how much air is in my head? I don't know. Do you guys know? How much air is in your
How
head?
much, I think I got a fair amount of air up in my head.
Yeah, you got. I don't know. It feels like it should be an insult to somebody, right? Well, it's like airhead, duh. Like, you got nothing up there, but like, yeah, I got a fair amount of air. He's got a fair amount of air in his head. You know, that's like a nice way of calling someone an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay though. People like it. It's, I think I do have you rub it a little bit and you get a little.
Yeah.
You ever? I feel like if I've ever had to get something off of my eye though, I just try and only touch the thing that's in my eye because I'm so scared of touching my own eye.
I don't like touching my eye. I remember for a movie one time because I'm also upon being a documentman, an outdoorsman, a good deedman. I'm also an actorman.
Actor.
An actorman. And then for a role, I had to play a younger version of a character. So I had to put contacts in my eye, for every shot or whatever. Because he had this different. We looked a lot alike, but we had different color eyes. It's the only thing. But they got me these colored contacts, and that was yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. It was never an enjoyable experience. Even eye drops, I'm kind of a pussy with. I don't like doing the eye drop thing.
Oh, I love putting eye drops in.
Yeah, are you a dropperman?
Oh, I get the Roto that get a little bit of burn.
Bernie, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So is that more like the menthol? Is it like a menthol-y?
It doesn't have to be menthol.
It's just
exactly,
alcohol based.
But yeah, the Japanese have this large, off-brand shoot of that.
I've heard of it.
Of different strong eye drops that burn your shit, like you're going down skiing down a mountain or some shit. You're like,
Yeah, I remember SBK talked about that a lot. He was Soul Brother Kevin used to be on the radio back here in town, 104.1. I think he's in Tampa now, but yeah, he had it. He said he got addicted to them. It was just a thing where he was just constantly wanting that breath of fresh air in his eyes or I don't know.
I did it for a little while. I did actually enjoy it, but I don't feel like I've never needed eye drops. I've never had dry eyes. Even when I wore contacts, I didn't use eye drops very often.
Not that I ever would, but can you put some drugs in your eyes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yes.
Well, I think
can't you put LSD up in your eye?
Well, I think meth, they can make a meth that you can drop
eye meth,
eye meth, and then I guess LSD you could put in your eye. What other drugs? Ty, have you ever put a drug in your eye, a drug to do a drug?
No, I've never done that.
Okay, all right. What's the
that
top?
Sounds like so much fun. Why have I never tried that? It's so great.
Okay, so I'm assuming if you were to try it, it would be probably a hallucinogenic or a psychedelic, correct?
I mean, we've already talked about it.
Yeah. Okay. So if you were to do that, then yeah, that's interesting. Is it the idea that it just gets into your bloodstream faster? Is that the reason? Why?
Well,
I know you can drop it on your tongue, but so you're putting it in your eye, so it's just let's get straight to the point.
I feel like some people think that ingesting it that way will make it, trippier on your eyes in general, give you more things to hallucinate.
More visuals and whatnot.
Exactly.
It's I want to see the goddamn little elves or whatever.
Right. And I don't necessarily think that that's wrong exactly, but I don't think...
I don't know about the science on this.
It does get into your system a little bit faster through that. Well, I mean, your tongue is also equally, probably just as fast. It's,
Yeah, you would think, right? I mean, it's
Can you shoot LSD?
I bet you probably could, right?
Yeah, I guess if you want to, you could. Sure.
If I just really liked intravenous drugs, I could be like, oh, give me LSD.
Could I do, because I've heard about, of course, people doing this with tampons and alcohol and stuff, but could you do an anal LSD enema?
Tampon?
Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted to.
You probably could, right?
Well, there'd be a lot of LSD. I mean, it would have to be in order for it to like also ring out like that much. If you put like one drop on a tampon, I don't think you're getting the drop out.
Well, Ty said that like some people think that by putting it in their eyes, they have more of a visual experience. Does my butthole have more of a butthole experience if I do like a trippy experience?
Does
like,
my butt go to another galaxy?
Yeah, I want my butthole to like go to the other galaxies. Like I want it like.
Ooh, if my butthole hangs out with the machine elves, I feel like it'll be better. It'll be a better butthole.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna shit all over those machine elves. That's what I'm gonna
do.
No.
I don't shit. They run the whole world.
Did you guys? Speaking of shit, did you in our group? Mark Hales, who is a friend of the show from the United Kingdom, just had a birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Mark.
Yeah.
But yeah, he mentioned, or no, he didn't mention. He posted. I gotta log in for this to show you guys this. But did you see the video he posted of the dude with the cow piss?
Oh yeah, washing himself, like getting all the dust off himself with cow piss.
Okay, so I have questions about this.
Jesus.
Oh, wrong.
Proceed with the questions.
Well, okay. I want to show the people the clip first, and then maybe I'll ask the questions. So I'm trying to just log on, and then because I think it'll make more sense, and maybe the chat room can weigh in a little bit about this as well. This is posted on our Facebook group. By the way, it's like facebook.com/group/Ohno Radio Show. You can find it. It's pretty easy there. Hang on here. Yeah. It's always a pain to pull stuff from Facebook,
Yeah.
So I just left it in the group and was hoping to be able to find it. And I should have pulled it up before the show because I had it in my notes. There it is. I found it. So, okay. Let me, it's not even a very long clip. And it was posted. Okay, so, all right, I got to figure out how to do this. I got to do the whole share screen. I got to optimize again and all that. Well, we're getting there, though. We're getting there.
It's a common.
It's a common. Oh, why is that not happening?
Why is that not happening, girl? Chimichanga.
Chimichanga girl.
All right, let me try this. Go to this, and then I'll hit that button and that button, and then do that, and then maybe, just maybe, I can have the people see the thing. No, I guess not. It's not. Somehow it's not cooperating. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, there it is. Got it. There it is. I found it. So look at this gentleman here. And I'm assuming this is probably somewhere in like a more rural Africa-ish scenario. But he is showering.
That's a heavy piss.
Oh, yeah. He's letting this... bathe in your cow pee.
Is that cow behind him also peeing, or is that a tail? No, that's the tail.
That's the tail. So that's all it is. I mean, I guess it's African village shit, I don't know. That seems unfortunate to me. Like, do you think this is like him bathing, or do you think this is like some sort of a ritual type scenario?
I mean, I bet your skin gets kind of dry in these real arid areas. So
Right.
maybe it's just using some like pea moisturization or something of the sort. Maybe it exfoliates his skin and gets his skin extra healthy with
Could
pea.
I also
don't know.
I also
don't know.
thought too that by maybe dousing himself in cow piss, it's better for like hunting purposes, right? Like maybe like to get the human smell off of you, right? Like so you get the cow pee on you, like because people will put like deer urine and stuff like on them when they go deer hunting. I don't know if anybody goes cow hunting, but that seems like a pretty easy hunt.
Why would you? What do you need to cow hunt for?
Actually, I'm gonna start that. It's gonna be at Dick Cheney Farms, and we're gonna go cow hunting. And we're gonna let you just, if maybe you're not that great of a shot, take a crack at firing some, some sniper bullets into some cow. Tell me you wouldn't want to snipe a cow. That's kind of fun, right? I mean, it's evil and twisted, but it's sort of fun.
They're just cows,
if it was
man.
humane, like I don't want it to be painful or nothing, but
You're gonna
sniping a cow.
You're gonna shoot it with a high-powered rifle.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be painful.
It's over like that. Yeah, it's over like that. It's the problem is when you miss and you like catch it in the shins or whatever, and then
you'd blow its fucking leg off. Holy Moses.
Brock BDM says, hold on, let me grab my humane fucking bazooka. yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, just shoot some cows. It's fine. They're cows. We can all agree cows are bullshit, right? As like beings.
What?
Like
They
as
provide
beings.
cheese,
Well, they
they
provide
just
all
chill
the
out. They're just cool animals. They eat some grass. They hang
Dumb-
out. They're like
dumb as fuck though. They don't even know when they're getting killed. Like they don't even know.
Well, usually because you take a bolt gun and you bang them in the head one time. They die instantly.
Yeah.
I hope. I mean, I guess if you got to bolt one like 2 or 3 times.
They're notoriously pretty stupid, I think, right? Like cows, they're dumb. When have you seen cows? They don't do anything fun. They just walk around eating grass. Like and that's cool because I could eat them later.
It's fun for them. Yeah.
But I should be allowed to shoot it in the head with a sniper rifle. I also like the bolt gun thing. The No Country for Old Men thing.
What do you mean you like it, you psycho?
I just think it's a cool weapon. Like if I were to be a killer, I think I'd go bolt gun crazy.
Don't forget you got to carry a big old fucking can of gas with you.
That's fine.
That.
I'll make
it's
a back.
It's a heavy can.
I'll put it in one of those things that like the yuppie moms put their babies in. Like it's like a little backpack or whatever.
A papoose?
Yeah, something like that. I'll put it in one of them.
A baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
Ooh, a baby Bjorn.
And then I'll find a way to have some sort of a holstering device for my what is it? It's like a bolt gun. Yeah, I want that. Yeah.
I want one of those nail guns. Just hit somebody with a nail gun and just really give them a bad day.
Jesus, what is going on?
I think it's the perfect time to move to by one of my last topics for the evening, which will fall into our end segment. I think it's a perfect transition to it because did you know that me and Mikey B, Ty, we're planning a children's show?
Yes.
We're gonna make the Ohno Kids show, and we're gonna make it.
Yes.
And we're gonna have puppets, and we're
Fun time.
And it's gonna be something we haven't come up with a name completely yet, but it's gonna be like Oh No Fun Time or something like that. It's gonna be Fun time in the garden. You're gonna play a voice on this, Ty, as well.
I would love to be involved.
Yeah, you're gonna play a voice on this, and that's why it's important I bring up this whole next thing, because the children's show is gonna revolve around kind of my garden, right? So it's gonna involve all the characters that have come by, in Ohno radio show's history, its past.
A snack.
Okay, yeah. So definitely, I've already cast Ty as the snake.
Oh,
like, Ty is cast as the snake, though. I mean, he's got to be, and I want him to be like a real deep voice snake. I mean, we can discuss this later.
Hey, Owen.
Yeah.
Do you have a smoke?
Yeah, because all the animals, they seem to all just want to smoke from me. That's what they all do. Now,
but if it's gonna be a kid's show, we gotta
exactly. So I'm gonna be addicted to something else like that Owen always has. It's gonna be like juice or something like grapes.
Oh, they all want some of the Owens juice.
yeah. Maybe that's not as good. Or maybe we can't do that one either.
That'll teach kids. Take juice from strangers. It's always good.
Oh, I like this. Brock says, good idea. So you couldn't find a faster way to get on the federal watch list. So yeah, we'll have the puppet snake, and then we've gonna have a worm and a slug. I haven't decided. I definitely want a worm, but I feel like more. I think I'm gonna go more slug. It's gonna be more slug. Mikey B, I think, is the perfect slug voice.
I'll play slug voice.
Yeah, I feel like you're the best slug of all.
I feel like we're going with a lot of very simple puppets to make.
Yes,
not a lot of like limbs or facial features.
Yeah, so far we've got snake and slug, worm slug. Yeah, we'll get it in the creative. We'll get there. And then we've got, of course, we're gonna have to have a raccoon. So that's probably our most complicated so far, is having a raccoon involved.
Real chubby raccoon.
Yeah. I think so. I think Tom, our buddy Tom, is gonna be a good raccoon. I think I'm gonna cast him as the raccoon. And then we've got then we're gonna have to have a possum. Clearly, we're gonna have to possum. It's a
lot of puppets.
I think Duncan can probably play the possum. You know? Duncan will be he's like
good
a high
possum.
Yeah, he's a high possum, right? And then we're gonna have to have an owl, because owls in the Ohno universe. And I know who's gonna play it, but before I give it, do you want to guess who I think? I mean, if you really do the math, it isn't hard.
Is it Samantha?
It is not Samantha.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go Samantha and call it like Hootie the Owl. Make a real big joke about it.
No. Do you have a guess, Ty?
I feel like Sean Bain should be involved for some reason.
Okay, well, he's gonna help me do the soundtrack. Like we're gonna get Sean. We're gonna get Sean in there, maybe on future episodes. This is just for the pilot. Like we need these for the pilot. Like there'll be added puppets and creatures that come along as time goes on. But
who the fuck is the owl? Who's the owl?
It's Zack, motherfucker.
Oh, Zack.
Zack.
He's very angry owl.
Yeah, that's gonna be the point. Sometimes he's just like super relaxed and cool and chill and like I could And then you've got fucking pretty hyped up military like marine owl. He's gonna be like a jock, and he's gonna boss all the other creatures in the garden around. I like this idea. We're gonna shoot it.
I'm down.
We're gonna shoot it across the street from me. My buddy Hugh, one of my neighbors, he's got a food forest where he grows all his own food, and like he's like, not all of his own food, but he grows a ton of food. And so it's this like sort of mystical garden with all these different, like it's got a little pond, so that could be a scene, and it's got like all these like different things that we can make it work for, Owens, magical garden. It's the Ohno magical garden, and they are all after something from me. But there's a life lesson, because I teach them. I'm like, well, no, like I can't just give you shit This isn't. I gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps, Snake. You gotta go.
Oh, it's a conservative children's show.
Yeah, and then I'm like, see, you gotta go work for the cable company first, and then I'll trade you for my papayas. I'll trade you, whatever you need. Like
you need some cable.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a snake would be the perfect cable guy though too. Like you get into all those little holes, you get into you can wiggle.
Yeah, let me run this cable. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Snake about for a little bit, come back like okay. Just gotta twist this coax in, do some crimping. He's got the teeth for the crimping. I feel like we've got a very solid start to a show.
I think you do like little episodes, and you just
losing you, Mike.
Back up. What?
Yeah, you need the Snake Internet Man to come around.
Yeah, Snake Internet Man needs to be over here helping me out.
Yeah,
I wish I love that actually. It sounds so cool.
Yeah, I sound normal to you though too, right, Ty? Like it's not my. Okay, cool. Like, just making sure it's not my shit in entirety. Yeah. You went full like whoa.
Wait, Mikey, you got Spectrum, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right, just call tonight while I'm not there. Don't call while I'm there.
You just gave it away. We were not.
I don't work there.
That.
Yeah, we've never said that, and now you're fucking throwing it out there.
I don't work at that place.
Jesus.
Could be any company named that or whatever. Yeah.
There's a lot of Spectrum fencing out there. There's all sorts of Spectrum.
That's true. So you like my idea for the
I will gladly warm it up.
Yeah, we're gonna do this, man. We're gonna make a pilot, and then we're gonna sell it, and then we're gonna be all over the televisions. We're gonna make millions of dollars. And
we'll start getting like toy sponsors.
Yep.
And we'll have all these toys, and then we'll autograph them and sell them.
Hell yeah,
that'll be it.
And of course, your slug is gonna have a mustache.
Oh, a slug stash.
Of course.
Yeah. It's gonna be drippy too. It's gonna be like
great.
always a little bit drippy. Like he's like.
What if he was a snail? Is a snail?
Snail, yeah. I mean,
because we could have Mikey B hopping on the snail trail, going on his way home.
I have stepped on a lot of snails by accident, and I always feel bad when I do that. Teresa slipped on a frog. We could put a frog in there. Maybe Sean Bain's
someone steps on him.
That's what Bane is. Bane's the frog. Yep. Yeah. We're gonna put Bane as the frog. Yeah,
Bane frog.
He'll be good at that. But we could. I mean, I had worm/slug, but now I think
I kind of like slug, but I just see a snail trail. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
out of my head.
So
we'll talk about it in developmental when we're getting further.
Slugs like definitely leave a trail, but they don't have a cool name for it. Like snail trail.
Yeah. Like a slug rug. That's pretty good. Slug rug.
Slug rug, I think, would be more of a toupee that's all slicked back.
Yeah. That's true too.
That'd be kind of cool. Might be home of the slug rug.
So then I was thinking about it, right? And it led me into how I think we should kind of end the show because of like me, coming up with this genius concept of puppets that are animals in a yard.
You came up with that?
Yeah, dude. Like the other day, I called you about it. Like,
I know, but I'm saying you were the first one to come up with that.
I mean, I don't think it's. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. I think definitely.
Okay. Fair.
I'm pretty much an innovator. Like I'm gonna put that. I'm an innovatorman and a writerman now on my.
You're just the full around creative.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you're born with it, Mikey. Like you don't necessarily like. I feel like it's a gift. right? That's given to you when you're this just like, profound. Some would say. So I've heard that before to describe my work. I've heard
I've seen some people describe it as
life-changing, earth-shattering.
Groundbreaking,
without a doubt. I've heard that too many times. I've forgotten it.
All your roles are really just pushing boundaries that you didn't even know you had, or
social,
that you didn't know need to be pushed.
Social, economical,
philosophical.
Definitely.
Honest.
Well, I kind of see myself more as a philosophist than I do any of these other things.
More than the documents, more than the producer
Yeah.
credits,
Yeah.
more than all of that.
Because my work, I think, is transcendental through the various ways I put it, and the way I distribute it to people. Perhaps like they may not see it like that, but the people that get it, they get it, and that's why I was able to link these two concepts up together, because of course I want to do this television show with you both, this children's television show, but it led me to believe, well, what a great topic for verses.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Verse!
Yeah, there you go, man. We haven't done a good verses. It hurts me too. I always feel it for you.
Ty's mom is on her way down.
Yeah.
You're dying. Don't die. Here, have a bird on a stick.
If you're not familiar with what verses is, it's where we take two of anything. It could be characters, it could be products, and or sometimes even animals. And today we're gonna go into the animal kingdom that is my yard and do an Owen versus yard battle.
Damn.
So this one's gonna be a little bit difficult, but here we go. Round one. Owls versus falcons.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
What?
I get them
It's a
both.
tough game.
I get them
These
both.
I mean, listen, owls do shit during the day too, but they're pretty much night creatures, whereas
Yeah.
falcons are pretty reliant on the sun.
For the eyesights.
So where does the battle
Okay.
take place?
All right.
Twilight.
Yeah, twilight to keep it even.
All right,
To keep
all
it
right,
even.
okay.
Yeah. A little bit of both.
Like the owl's got to get up a little early to come to the fight, but
it's kind of
he's gonna be there.
it's an evening fight for the falcon.
Yeah.
It's a tough call, man. I feel like I am an owlman. I believe in the owls.
Yeah.
I love a good owl, and I feel like, if somebody gave me a falcon or an owl, which one do I want more? Give me that owl.
Oh,
Falcons
owls are way
cool.
cooler.
Falcons are cool. I'm not trying to say they aren't, but damn it, owls are awesome.
I feel like the owl is a hardier bird. Like falcons are a little more agile, maybe, but they're not as sturdy. So, I mean, I feel
But
like
I still think in a fight, though, like as much as I love the owls, I feel like a falcon would win in the fight.
And I'm
they're
kind
more- and it like breaks my heart though. 'cause
Yeah,
I want the owl to win.
it does me as well, and I think you're. I'm leaning towards that opinion because I too am an owlman, but I am not. I'm not opposed to the idea that the falcon wins. I mean, I think the talons are probably bigger, is number one, and I also think with falcons, I've seen them around here. They're less solitary animals than owls are. So I think falcons, they got a bit of a backup crew, whereas owls are pretty much like
alone.
They fly alone. Yeah. For the most part. Now, owls have pretty good communication, but I've seen like 3 or 4 falcons like circling each other and playing with this in the sky. So for that reason alone, I vote falcon.
Listen, like I said, it breaks my heart, and I don't want to vote for falcon. I just think falcon probably wins.
Yeah, Derek the anti-hero in the chat also confirms falcon. There we go.
Yeah.
That was first round of versus.
The falcon wins.
Falcon wins. Falcon wins. All right, you guys ready for the fucking second round of versus?
Bring it.
Versus 2.
Versus 2. All right, guys.
This is the versus that comes after 1.
Raccoons versus possums.
Oh.
It's a tough one, too. Because both have their merits.
Both have we found out the other day, both have the little fifth.
Yep.
I think they're are they like closer to marsupials?
They are. Possums are definitely more on the marsupial side, and I think the raccoons are more on the rodent side, or on the the same family. I want to say is like aren't they?
They're technically a raccoon is technically a musteloid. Same thing as like a weasel, an otter.
Okay. All right. So that's the family. All right. I have my initial reactions to this, and I think it's going to be an absolute bloodbath. It's got to be raccoon, right? It's got to be raccoon.
Well, they both have. I feel like the possum has a bigger jaw, like a larger mouth.
Yeah.
But they both have those like weird, sharp little pin teeth.
Possums are way more docile. I've never seen a possum be aggressive, and I know they have terrible eyesight. Raccoons don't have any of those problems. They're both apt to fight at night. Raccoon also I know they'll fuck up big ass cats and shit. Like raccoons will fuck up a decent a medium sized dog. If they're angry. Like raccoons can be sons of bitches if they're mad. And
plus
they
travel in groups. Again, they're a group.
They got team backup. And they got
possums are pretty solitary from what I know.
And they got them claws. They got that. I think raccoons.
They also have cuter tails.
Oh, I wish raccoons weren't such pieces of shit because they're so goddamn cute.
Yeah, they don't necessarily have to be. They have been.
If you hand rear them, I hear you can actually have one as a pet. There was a baby raccoon standing on top of my fence last night, by the way, and it was before it gets its full coloring and everything. It was real young, and I was half tempted to be like, oh, I want to pet you, be your raccoon dad. But I didn't do it. It's probably for the best.
I do want a raccoon.
Yeah.
So my vote is raccoon.
Yep.
I feel like I would also side on raccoon, but a possum. They cause leprosy and shit like that. They have their he might get a couple bites in and lose, but he might kill the raccoon down the road.
Oh, down the road. He fucking
Are raccoons susceptible to leprosy?
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
everything is.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Everything except opossums, apparently.
It doesn't matter because
it's
it's 2 against 1, or 1 on this one, and it goes to raccoon. Winner of that one. Now, okay, we got one last one for the evening, and this one kind of threw me for a loop as to how to book the match, because some of it would have been too easy otherwise, and this is why I'm going with this one, because I've never seen one of these attack the other or eat the other. Okay, so that's why I went. That's why I went with this. Hear me out here. lizards. Sorry, I gotta get my reverb. Lizards versus hornets.
Oh.
So, have you ever seen a lizard eat a hornet? I've seen a lizard eat plenty of other bugs. Flies, mosquitoes. I've never seen a lizard eat a hornet. And
well,
a lizard
hornets have those big, fat back ends.
And think
They're
about
like,
it, too. We got all these goddamn lizards in Florida that are everywhere. But in the summer, I get tons of hornets nests around my house, and you never have lizards going up to a hornet nest, fucking with it, trying to eat it, right? Which you would think they could theoretically do. So you got the power of flight too, then, with the hornet and the stinger or whatever. But you also have the size advantage of the lizard.
I don't even know that, man. Most hornets are pretty fucking big, dude.
Yeah,
So-
we get some big motherfuckers, especially those like mud dauber ones that we get down here.
Yeah.
That's-
So I think, honestly, there's not even that much of a size advantage on the lizard, especially because the only part of the lizard that actually matters is its mouth. It has to, like, chomp on whatever it's going to do to do any... They don't really have, like, claws.
But how does how would a hornet take out the lizard? You know, the
The
hornet
stinger.
has to just... Okay, so can hornets... Are they
Hornets
like
can, like,
bees? They're not
they-
like bees, I don't think, right? Like, I think a hornet
No.
can sting something multiple times with its stinger without it falling out, whereas bees
I'm
or
pretty
wasps...
sure that's correct.
Yeah, I think hornets can, like, do multiple stings. So if he goes sting crazy, could a hornet...
Yeah,
take out
hornets
the
don't
lizard?
lose their stinger. And they have venom as well.
They might run out of venom. They'll keep stinging after they've injected all the venom.
True, but if the hornet like uses his poker or stinger to like
still
jam
poking
out
you.
some eyeballs, like he could probably jam out his eyeballs. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I would give it to the hornet.
I think I'm going hornet, and and this was why it was so difficult because I went in my back and forth in my head when I was coming up with this, and I'm like, well, and that's why I made it the main event because I go back and forth, but
You guys can side with the Hornets, but the lizard wins this battle.
you think so, huh? You're going.
Well, look who's staying it.
Even if I get sting once or twice, I'm still gonna chomp down on that motherfucker.
You think you'll be able to? The lizard will be able to catch him at some
More
point.
than
and just
likely.
grab him.
Yeah.
Which is a solid point. Lizard would be able to catch him, hold him down there, eventually eat him.
He's got to disable me in one sting to stop me.
Oh no, I think he gets at least 3 stings on you.
Yeah,
He gets at least 3 stings. Your eyes all puffy. You're hurting. Like he's just breaking you. He's like an old school boxer working the body. He's just taking you out little bit by bit. You know, like working you down. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah.
It's a
Ooh.
hornet.
I'm going hornet.
Bullshit. Ping.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Versus.
Yes.
The last thing before we get out of here that I wanted to discuss with you guys, and this is difficult. Another conundrum that I had, another one of these, like, oh, what do you think about this? Who has the most valuable cell phone in the world? Now, I'm not talking like actual physical components, cell phone, iPhone, whatever it is, right? I'm talking about the data that is attached to that phone, the contents that would be in that phone, the its attachment to its cloud or what have you. Who in the world has the most valuable my first thought, it went to like a politician, right? Like you would go to a prime minister or a president or something like that. Like that could be possible, but I don't think, like, apart from some contacts, I don't think that they really keep that in their cell phone. That's probably in some other, like, way more protected, situation. So that kind of rules that out. But who would keep that sort of stuff on their cell phone or have a crazy list of contacts? And I don't have an answer for this, by the way. It's just a thought of mine.
Snoop Dogg.
I was thinking it might be like some form of like Hollywood producer or something, like Gates. Movie producer. Or Bill Gates is a good guess. Bill Gates is a good one. That's yeah. But again, does he have that information really in his cell phone, or does he have that in the same thing as like the presidents do? So then it leads me to like the more political, the more entertainment spectrum. Who's like maybe the biggest superstar at the moment? And then I was thinking about it. It's like, is it maybe even just like some producer for like a late night talk show or something like that, right? That would have maybe like a Tom Hanks and all these like different people in it, or like,
I mean, I guess it would depend on what you're trying to like
accomplish, right? And I mean, and that is what we have to do. I mean, like, valuable is interesting. I mean, because you could, Teresa, when I brought the conundrum up to her, she said, think about maybe even engineers or scientists. Like, they probably have like a lot of very valuable data as far as even like patents or links to things that are like, these maybe top secret medicines that they're working on, or even, bridges or whatever they're engineering, right? Like that could easily be a very valuable thing if they had like, work notes on there or something.
Yeah. What about like cartel members? Like, I'm sure like things that have been said on their cell phone, they probably have a lot of access to information and to people who would be able to like have a lot of value in them.
Yeah, no, that's
like the Russian mafia is real, and I'm sure there's probably a lot of really valuable information and just knowledge on some of those Russian mafioso cell phones.
Well, that's a good point. Like the connections that maybe have with shadier aspects of governments and type of things that like connect all that together. Like that and alone would be pretty valuable.
Well, I mean,
I'm not expecting us, by the way, to come up with an answer for this. It was just something that I had a thought of, and Derek the Anti-Hero in the chat has a very good option for this. Tim Cook. Celebrity contacts and the emails that, if they leaked, would be worth billions because of the company's secrets about what they are working on. That is exactly right. Like, that's kind of my thought process, and I think how my wife's thought process was as well. Is someone like that. I mean, a Bezos would probably be there.
What if you could? I mean,
Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
I
feel like Musk might be in that picture.
Imagine if you could have had access to like Epstein's cell phone. That,
oh God,
the amount of like money you could garner just on the people that he would have contacts with.
Oh, the amount of blackmail that I would do.
That would be near infinite amounts of money, because blackmail you can just keep ringing that one.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
also illegal.
My yacht broke down, and the yacht you paid for because I blackmailed you.
Yeah.
But it needs some yacht maintenance, and golly, if I just don't have that money, and I know that you're a gigantic celebrity pedophile.
Yeah.
I feel like blackmailing like a pedophile wouldn't be that bad.
I think even if you get caught, they're gonna give you a little more like, okay,
When you get to court, they're like, "What were you blackmailing him about?" I'm like,
fucking kids.
He's having sex with kids," and they'd be like, "Oh, I mean that's barely blackmail."
That's your civil duty, sir. Yeah, exactly.
If they raise a beer and they're like, "What on ya?"
That being said, it is time for us to get out of here, unless you guys have any burning topics that you want to get off your chest while we're still live. No?
Burning.
Yeah. Started a new job with Teriyaki Madness.
Okay, so
Asian food.
All right, so yeah, I know this has been in the works for a couple of weeks. You didn't want to mention it, but you have officially started in a new position over again at what? Teriyaki Madness?
Yeah. Just working for them.
Where's that at?
It's nearby. It's like 10, 15 minutes away. We're in Oviedo.
Okay.
In Oviedo.
In Oviedo, okay, yeah. So look it up online because he's obviously not very good at doing plugs.
No, come see me at Teriyaki Madness. I'll be.
What road is it on?
Oh, it's on Mitchell Hammock Road in Oviedo.
Thank you.
It's the extension of Redbug.
Give us a landmark, sir.
It's right next to the Chick-fil-A, right next to Maple Street.
All right.
Maple Spot Bake. Oh, I don't know. Some biscuit place. That's a restaurant centered around biscuits. It's weird.
Yeah, but yours is centered around teriyaki.
And I love teriyaki. Teriyaki is one of my all-time favorite things.
So it's
flavors.
You were saying it was like a how would you describe it? Please tell the audience.
So it's like a fast casual teriyaki place. We do rice, fried rice, noodles, vegetables, and then you have like chicken, salmon, steak, all with our signature teriyaki sauces. We do tofu. We have spicy options for almost every single one of those proteins that I discussed. And it's actually pretty damn delicious. And I've even started playing around with the food just in the cook side.
Yeah, and because you're more in a managerial role, right, than you were?
That's what I'm working towards, is just, doing some management. And we'll see where that goes. It's a brand new thing that's kind of like, I believe it was a company beforehand, but somebody bought it out again. And
nice.
I think I'm working for this guy who used to play baseball for the Cubs.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
Yeah. I met this dude, and apparently he's like a big deal. So I was like, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Ty.
So come see me at the Teriyaki Madness.
Anything you want to throw in there?
No, not quite yet. I might throw a little spice in there next week, maybe. But
all right.
Yeah. Things are good. Things are pretty good.
Good.
I'm used to working from home, what have you, whatnot.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's an adjustment. I know it's not for everyone. Teresa loves it. I know that some people hate it, but
I don't hate it. I just
it
feels weird being so stuck at home.
Yep.
Ty, if you're working from home, can you like doob it up before you sit down at your work desk?
Talking about? No, I cannot ever do that.
No, he's a responsible professional. He's a
I am a professional.
Yeah, he's a professional man. Like, that's what he is now. He's a professional man. That's what's going on.
That's what I do.
That being said, it's time for us to get out of here. I like how that is a punchline in and of itself as we roll out of the show. But we love you, and thank you all for tuning in this evening. And yeah, please tune in to everything that we're going to be doing, because we're going to be putting out content almost every single night next week. Might take the day off tomorrow, but we're going to be at least 4 out of 5 nights of the week, the weeknights or whatever. We're going to be putting out shit. Whether it's me playing a video game and sucking at it, whether it's Mikey playing a video game and being pretty good at it, whether it's us Ohno wrestling, whether it's the Son of Clips on Wednesdays, or this show, of course, on Thursdays. We will be here. We'll be providing you with some content every single day of the week, work week, because we love you, and that's just what we like to do. That being said, you know where to find us. Ohno Radio, twitch.tv/ONRS Live, OhnoRadioshow.com, Patreon.com/ONRS. If you want to give us a couple of those bucks, that would be really nice. And boys, what do we say when we get out of here?